Welcome back to the Chaos, everyone. ChaosEclipse here. We are back on World of Warcraft, the Burning Crusade. This is the anniversary edition. I'm just going to talk to you guys about a few things. It's going to be a bit of a longer video because I also want to hit 65 with you guys. But let me at least show you the road so far. We came through the portal. We didn't do anything here immediately. What we did is we went to Zangamarsh. We did all the quests here that we could at 61 and 62. When we hit 62, we went back to Hellfire Peninsula because the lag was a lot better, and there was still a lot of quests here that would give us reputation, and it would just make them easier because we were a little bit of a higher level quest or a higher level character. So came back here, did all the quests. You can see that there are some here that are still available. I believe that is a dungeon quest. I haven't done any dungeons yet at all. And I'm not really worried about it. I mean, the way I see it is we can go all the way to 70 and then go back and hit some of these dungeons because these dungeons will still give us, well, maybe not this one, which is Ramparts. I think it's within the Hellfire Citadel. Um, a lot of these won't give you any more gear, but I do think they have heroics now, so you can go back. You can do the Hellfire Citadel at level 70. Just do the heroic version, and they'll give you what's called a Badge of Justice. Once you get a Badge of Justice, shit, where is that guy? There is a vendor. Is it here? I want to say it's here. It's not. Is it the Shatar? Is it this guy?
Open your heart to the light.
No, that's just regular
Go
gold.
well.
There is a vendor that has items that basically you buy the items, except you don't buy the items with gold. What you do is you exchange them for the badges of justice that you get. So badges of justice basically fall from the bosses within the heroic raids or heroic dungeons, and then you bring that badge of justice back to wherever the vendor is. Eventually, I'll show you guys when I can find him. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find him even now because I don't remember where he's at. But anyway, you bring it back to wherever the guy is. Um, and Are these it? Yeah, so Badge of Justice, 25 Badges of Justice. But see, this isn't what I'm thinking of either, though. I mean, what I've told you so far, that is how it works. So basically, you need, if you want this weapon right here, you need 50 Badges of Justice. You bring it back to this guy, and you get that weapon. Like, you don't have to actually wait for a weapon drop anymore. So it kind of helps with the grind of not needing to do it so often, but at the same time you still need 50 badges of justice to be able to get this, so you still kind of need to do the grind. Like, I don't know what they were thinking, but I mean, it's good gear. But there's a vendor that I seen that it's literally 1 for 1, but I don't remember if those are badges of justice or if they are another type of badge. I want to say it's another type of badge. And this is, keep in mind, this is basically just the quartermaster for the Shatar. Well, kind of, because the other quartermaster is down here, and that's the actual one for the Shatar. Shatari quartermaster, and he was Shatar. I don't know if that's the same thing.
Arcanon Poros.
And here you don't have to worry about the horde standing on it. That's a horde guy right there. I can't click on it. I can't right click on him. So it's basically like a neutral area, except no one can attack no one. However, when you step outside of this place, be careful. All right, so today is February 10th, and I have not put a video out for about a week. I have videos backlogged. Obviously, you guys will end up seeing those. But as far as me actually editing a video and doing all the work and everything, I have not done it. You guys are probably wondering why. Just kind of without like putting all my personal information out there, just kind of going through some shit at the moment. So I apologize for that, but I promise I'm not giving up on YouTube. You guys are still going to get videos. I said you guys would at least get one per week, so if I can, hopefully I can at least get one up today. That'll be the one video for the week. But yeah, I do apologize for that. So this is the Scryers thing here. Oh, big thing. Started my own guild, rare breed. I paid 10 gold for the charter, and then I paid another 200 gold for signatures. I gave every person that, well, I guess it was 190 gold, 180 gold, because obviously it has my signature, and then you need 9 more signatures to be able to start the guild. So I just started paying people 2 gold per signature just to get it done real quick. So now we actually have a guild. It's our own guild. I don't have to worry about being kicked. But like I said, it is only me. I kicked everyone else because it does leave the 9 other people in there with you, but most of them understand, hey, this guy just wants his own guild. So I did that for a couple reasons. One, because I got tired of seeing messages saying, "Hey, I see you don't have a guild." Blah blah blah. You can still play with other people without being in a guild. You can also be in another guild and still play with people. So that's why I did it like that. Um, if you come in here, you go to friends. We're gonna get rid of this person. This is the one that kicked me from that other guild. So remove friend because they're clearly not a friend. Ripley, this is a person that I met the other day who actually gave me these bags down here. Um, they were asking if anyone wanted to buy some bags, and I was like, yeah, I could use some. But he didn't say, "Do you want to buy bags?" He's like, he messaged like in general chat because we weren't even in like a city or anything, so it wasn't even in trade chat. But he's like, "Hey, can anyone use Netherweave bags?" And I was like, "Yeah, I need some." And he messaged me and he's like, "Oh, it's like 4 gold per thing or 7 gold for every two or something like that." And I was like, never mind. I was like, I don't really, which I do. I have gold. I feel bad for lying to him, but I was like, oh, I don't really have that much gold. I was like, I thought that you were just trying to level your tailoring and that you were looking for someone who was going to give you the materials and you were just going to make the bags for them. And he didn't say anything for like a good 2 3 minutes or whatever. And then finally he messaged back and he's like, "Hey, he's like, yeah, I can do that." He's like, "If you have all the materials, I can make it." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Is it just the nether weave?" Because I had been holding on to the nether weave, this stuff here, nether weave cloth. For I'll get into that in a minute, but I had just been holding on to it. And he's like, "Yeah, I can do that." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Well, what's the recipe? Like, is it just the cloth, or like how many cloth do you need, whatever?" And he said it was like 26 cloth per bag or something like that. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I got plenty." I was like, "I have enough to make 5. Can you make me 5 of them?" And what I did is I put 4 of them here, and then obviously I have one in the bank, which let me go show you guys real quick. And I got rid of. Well, I didn't sell the other bags that I have. I just put those in the bank too, and I'll show you what I mean. So now our bank slots down at the bottom are full. So these are our old bags here. And I think I still have one somewhere. But here's our 5th netherweave bag. Now these bags, they actually, uh, well, the netherweave ones, these ones, what's it called? They bind when you equip them. They soul bind to you. However, when you put them in your bank like this, you can see this one here. If I want to, I can actually resell that one because it never bound to me, even though I'm using it. Um, so interesting. I didn't know that, but now I do. But yeah, so he made me those bags and stuff, and I was like, all right, cool, thank you. And he's like, yeah, no problem. And then I was like, hey, I was like, what's your other? He was the same level as me. We're both level 64. Um, I asked him, I was like, hey, what's your other profession? And he's like, enchanting. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, you mind if I add you? And then in the future, I can buy stuff from you. I was like, that way I have someone I know who, if I need more bags or if I need something enchanted, if you have it, I'll get it directly from you. And he's like, yeah, no problem. So I added him as a friend. And then you can see here in the notes that pop up right here, it says enchanting and tailoring. So I know this guy, I added him for enchanting and tailoring. And obviously, you don't have to do that, but I'm just telling you guys, it's like networking in a game. If you meet someone who you think is a pretty decent guy or whatever, and he helped you out or you helped him out or whatever, you might want to add them, ask what their professions are, and then in the future, I'm not saying they're going to give you a deal every time or anything like that, but at least you can trust the person. Like it's not going to be someone who you message and they say, "Oh, it's this much gold," and then it come to find out they're like trying to charge you more, or they're like trying to rip you off or something like that. Because there are a lot of scammers in the game. But anyway, the whole point of a guild, like I said, to stop all the messes and stuff. And now we have a guild bank. Now I haven't really done anything with the guild bank, but if you open it up, you can see here you can purchase 100 gold, and you can buy 6 of these tabs. So you can see here I have 06 tabs purchased. When you buy 6 of them, it'll show them all right here, But basically, what this is, it is like a bag. It's like a regular bank, except all of this right here fills up with slots. So if I buy one of these for 100, which I could technically do right now, but I'm not going to, that's like a whole, I don't know, like maybe 80 slots there. I don't remember how many slots it is, but that is a whole nother bank that I can put stuff into. And then if I ever do decide to add people in the future to the guild, you do have control over this. You have a log to see who like took what out, who put what in. You can do money log. It'll show who's putting in money, who's taking out money. I don't remember what the info one is there, but all of that is also controllable here when you go to guild, and then you can do guild control and you can change. Like I'm the guild master, but you have all these different ranks. You can even add more ranks. But each one of the ranks you can give different permissions. So if you click on this, you can see that for my initiates, I'm only letting them talk in guild chat, listen in guild chat, and invite other members, and that's it. Where an officer has more control over everything, except I don't like giving people promotion and demotion stuff. So I actually took those away, but normally officers do have them. Um, but I don't know why that's not there. Um, Yeah. So that's so they can make their own notes with people like if you click on myself or whatever, you can see here there's officer notes and regular notes and stuff. Which actually mine I can set to jewel crafting and mining. There we go. And then that's what I would do with anyone who ends up joining the guild. I'll just put stuff in there like that, or maybe I'll put like an officer's note on how I met them or something like that. That way they can that way I can see the officer's note, because only officers and the guild master will be able to see the officer notes. But things like that. That's how guilds work. But yeah, so this is a scryers. This is a scryers bank here. I did start doing stuff for the scryers. Still not even friendly with them, but if you guys remember, I don't have any. I was turning in those rings, the silver wing sentinel rings, or I don't think that's what they were called. There's rings that I was turning into these guys, which you turn in the tower right here. And then we also have these now, which if I find what is it, arcane tome, I can take it to this guy and he'll give me these, and I think these are used for something else as well. I don't remember what, but we're just going to kind of hold on to them. Actually, they're probably used right here between these two inscribers and quartermasters. Yeah. So once I have 8, well, 2 I can buy any one of those. 8 I can buy these, and these are just like slots that you can do. I think on your shoulders. Permanently adds 15. Yeah. So I would want. I think it's this one. Mana spell crit. Yeah. So I would want this one. Permanently adds 15 crit strike rating and 20 attack power to shoulder slot. Item does not stack with other enchantments for the selected equipment item slot.
Farewell.
And then, of course, we can also buy these here, which eventually I'll be able to get these once we start leveling our scrying and stuff. But I can actually buy this one now. I did not know that. Let's go ahead and get that. What color is that gem? Blood Garnet. Ooh. 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 That actually brings me to my next thing here. So we're going to learn that real quick. Let me show you guys my jewel crafting here. Blood Garnet. Blood Garnet. Blood Garnet. Blood Garnet. Red. Here we go. All right, so blood garnets. Let's talk about these. Blood garnet by itself, this is a gem here. You can see. Now, keep in mind, I have not scanned the auction house today, but I want to show you guys something here. This is how you make the profit with jewel crafting, at least for now, because it will change in the future. But basically, a regular blood garnet gem, as you can see in the auction house, is 5 gold, 25 silver, 60 copper. And then you cut it to one of these 3 items here. And then cutting the gem, that's what the jewel crafters do. So cutting these gems, you can see that I can make this one, which gives you 6 strength. I can make this one, which gives you 12 attack power, and I can make this one, which gives you 13 healing and 5 spell damage. And then now I can also make this one, which gives us just 7 spell damage. And that one popped up. What was that one? The ruined one. So this one. So that one's here, the 7 spell damage. So, like I said, this is how you make your money. If you have blood garnets, which you can either buy from the auction house for the 5 gold, or you can do what I'm doing, the mining, and you'll eventually get blood garnets. But even if you buy them from the auction house, you can buy these for 5 gold. You literally cut them using your jewel crafting profession, and you resell them for 11 gold. So you're making, what is that, like a 6 gold profit, basically? I mean, it shows it right there. 5 gold, 94 silver profit off of just buying them from the auction house, cutting them, and reselling them. And then on top of that, if it was yellow like this one up here, it does give you uh, points towards leveling your jewel crafting. As you can see here, I did do it a bit. We are at 335 of 375. 375 is the new cap, so we're actually almost capped out already. But where are the blue ones at? These ones here. Stamina. Yeah, so these ones here are the ones that I was selling. So you can see that they were selling for the cut gems are selling for 1 gold and 79 silver. These uncut are only selling for 80 silver. So you're basically doubling your profit here too. So these ones, when I was leveling, I made a crap ton of these, and I actually sold quite a bit of them. I think I even still have some in the mail right now. So we're gonna go and take a look at that, and you'll see the few that I did cut and actually sell. And of course, we'll have to go to a thing, a mailbox. Let's go over to a mailbox real quick. The closest one I know is up over here, so that's why we're going this way. There might be other ones, but this is the closest one I know. So, and then I do have other stuff that didn't sell, like the I think I showed you guys the spore stuff that I bought for like the hunter's pets, like the spore snacklings or whatever that makes their pet stronger for a certain amount. It's like a buff for a pet. Some of them sold, but a lot of them didn't though. So we got a lot of those back too. Oh, here's a mail right here. So click on this. So this, I did do some fishing too. Let me show you my fishing here. Fishing, I did a lot of stuff. Fishing is at 225. I capped that out, and then I had to go and do a quest for 300. And then now there's a book in the bank. Once it gets to 300, I can learn that. I did the fishing because I was also trying to leveling the cooking. However, I got tired of it because the fishing takes forever, and I didn't realize that I was at 225. I was at 225 of 225 for a while, and I didn't realize you had to do a quest for that. I thought it was another book, and I had to look it up, and I was like, oh, I have to go do a quest. So I did the quest, and I just stopped because it was already annoying because it took long. Because the fishing quest, you have to go to like 4 different places in Azeroth and fish up a specific fish, and it's annoying, but I did all that, so that's why I can do 300 now. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do fishing later. I did get more cooking stuff, so you can see here with the cooking. Right now, I can make stuff like this, and you guys can pause and take a look at these. But all of these foods here give, well, most of them give you actual buffs for your character. So basically, I bought ones like this where it's just, hey, you only need 1 item and it'll still level your cooking. So buzzard meat, I was selling it because I didn't realize that it was a thing here. But even if I wanted to buy it back, it only costs 4 silver in the auction house. So I can buy a whole bunch of those and still level our cooking quite a bit. But anyway, so all of this stuff here, the fishing, that's why I got the fish here. So let's go ahead and open the ones for the fishing. So you can see these ones were 42 silver a piece. These ones are the recipes that did not sell, so I'm not going to take those out yet. Just because I don't want my inventory full of recipes. More fish here. This is a jewel crafting item. More fishing. More fishing. Some of these fish, these ones here, the raw white scale salmon. I believe these ones. Oh, the white scale, not the sun scale, the white scale. I believe these ones sold for like a gold a piece. Um, and it's because they're used in cooking recipes that will give you like a big stamina or health buff or something. So a lot of tanks use them. At least I think that's what it's for. But anyway, if you look here, these sold for 1 gold 42 a piece. So if you look at our current gold, we're at 243. So we're going to go ahead and grab these. And then we have the sun scale ones. Those ones didn't sell for much, but they still gave us money here. So we're going to get those. And then this is one of the purple gems. This one didn't sell for much, but we still did get a profit out of it because I think the gem itself was like 20 silver and we sold it for 40. We sold our old fishing pole because when we did Another quest, we got this fishing pole now, which actually has stats on it. Not by much, like it's not amazing or anything, but it's still a fishing pole with 52 stamina. That's pretty damn good. So we sold our old one for 15 silver there. Elemental air that didn't really sell for much. That's more of that, more purple ones, and then here are the stamina blue gems that I was telling you about. So look at that, almost 2 gold a piece, 178 a piece. And like I said, I only bought these for 80, so I made, I guess it's probably about 90 something silver. Not technically a gold, but still a decent amount there. So after all of that, and then these are all, like I said, these are actual recipes. But yeah, after all that, we are up to 271. So it's real easy to make gold now. Um, but I will say repairing your armor is actually a lot more expensive too. I died a few times and I had to pay like 5 or 6 gold or something to repair my armor. Shut up. Um, Over here with the scryers, now the Aldor Tower is going to be different. But the scryers, this is where you turn in the ring signet things. Fire wing signets. This is where you turn them in. And all it does is give you reputation. You can either turn in 10 at a time or you can do 1 at a time. Which is why I don't have any, because I actually let you split it up like that. And then there's also the mana tome thing, or the arcane tome thing that I was telling you about. I think the arcane tomes are random drops, but every time you do get one, you bring it here. Like I said, you give it to him. It looks like that, and then he'll end up giving you one of these. So it's 1 for 1 every time. I'm sure there's a place you can farm those, but I haven't really looked into it or anything. And eventually, I don't remember when, but I think this room right here fills up with like a whole bunch of these things, and it's basically like you can click on them, and they're um, like trainers, like alchemy trainers and leatherworking trainers, mining trainers, all that stuff. Because right now, for me to level my jewel crafting, which this sucks by the way, I think that's why they ended up making that room into like a little library, or they do end up making it into a library. Um, But right now, for my jewel crafting, I have to go up into the Aldor Tower, and the Aldor Tower hates me. Well, they don't hate me yet, but they highly dislike me at the moment. Because I did side with the scryers. So every time you level your scryers, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Reputation. Outland. Every time you level your scryers, you lose reputation with the Aldor. Oh, and I'm pass hated with them. Oh, because I am friendly with the scryers. Okay, I thought it was still neutral with both. But yeah, so they are going to be hostile. So if I do run into one or something, which I don't even know if I can talk to, you're not going to attack me, right? I don't know if I can even talk to the jewel crafting trainer up here now. I don't know how that's going to work. I do think there's a jewel crafting trainer in Honorhold, so I think I have to go to Honorhold to learn any jewel crafting. But we can go up here and try, because I don't think I've learned anything in a while. I've just been buying recipes and stuff. How you guys seen me just buy the one from the Spire Tower? I've been finding other ones, so. But we're gonna go up here, see if anything attacks me. Eventually, I think they do attack you, but maybe not yet. I mean, I don't have like an attack thing. Let me see if this guy's gonna hit me. I shouldn't have tested it with that one though, because he's level 70 and he'll wreck me. A level 70 elite at that. So, oh shit, yep, nope, can't go in there. No, 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 what? What do you mean I can't do that when I'm stunned? Leave me alone, dude. Oh, okay, okay. They just teleport you out. Jesus Christ, I thought they kill you. Okay, well, evidently, so I can't do that anymore. I can't go into the outdoor tower. So yeah, I guess I have to go back to Honorhold now, or find another jewel crafting trainer. Because I don't think there's one in the Scars one. Maybe there is, and I just haven't found him. I don't know. Oh, but yeah. So that's all of that. At level 61, we didn't get any new skills or anything. At level 62, we did. 63, we did. And 64, we did. So I think now it's going to be every level. There's a guy with his first flying mount. I did actually see a couple flying druids the other day. I'm not seeing any here right now. But unfortunately, they were both horde. Um, And the way that you can tell that is they look like the, well, I mean, I don't think you've really seen any in the game. Um, but the Alliance are like, they look like a gray black bird, more gray than black, but they have black in them. And then the Alliance or the Horde is brown ones. So if you see a brown bird flying around or a gray bird flying around, it's probably a druid, and it's either Horde or Alliance. Of course, you can just scroll over them and it'll tell you down here what they are. Um, but if you just want to go just based off of sight, what am I looking for? Mm, oh, Netherweave. So I did level my first aid too. You can see that we went and we bought a book for that as well. So now we can do Netherweave bandages here. And then I have a book bank in the bank as well to learn the heavy Netherweave bandage. But we can't do that until I think it's 350. And I don't know if this will get us there yet, but we can try that real quick. So let's come over here. Let's check our bank. Our books for learning. Here's one. 360. Yeah, well, that's not going to be enough. We can try it while we're looking at this stuff. And then when I was doing fishing, I was going to go fish up a whole bunch of this winter squid because, like I told you, I do like to stock up on it in the winter. However, I was still too low of a level. I think you have to be level 300 to get these, but I bought a whole bunch of them. That way, if I want to in the future, I can still go back and I can make those things, the food that gives you agility. And like I said, they do sell for a lot. I don't know if they're still going to or not, but I figure, whatever. Even if I don't sell them, I can still make them because they were really cheap. You can see there each one was only 3 silver per squid or whatever, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And then I did have a lot of gold. I was at like almost at like 400 again, but we do need to start saving our gold again. I did keep some of the fish here, you can see, but I'm hoping I can get full stacks of those. Here's our next fishing thing. Once we get 275, we have fishing lures, and then this. I don't know why the hell I'm holding on to that. Here are some of the gems that we have gotten. You can see that I do own my own blood garnets right now. And I'm just kind of holding on to these because eventually we're going to get gear that I want to socket for myself. Um, oh, it's still yellow. But eventually we are going to get gear that I want to socket myself, and I don't know which gems I'm going to need. Now, I'm probably not going to use the blood garnets and stuff because I can now get adamantite ore, and they will give you better gems than just these. So but I also don't have any of those recipes yet either. You guys have probably seen some of them down in here, people trying to sell them and stuff. Let's see if I can find one. Of course, now they're not going to be posting any. Before it keeps resetting. No, it doesn't. Before I started this, people were posting them left and right, trying to sell designs for different gems. But I don't plan on buying any of them because they're fucking expensive. Look at that, we hit our 360. I'm just gonna actually, you know what? No, we're not gonna keep crafting that. So here's this book. I was just gonna keep crafting it and get as much as we can out of that, even though it was green. But the next one is heavy nether weave, so we're gonna need two of these per bandage. Yeah. So and then now we can make these, and it's only gonna give us the what is that, 6? And I don't even know if we're gonna get all 6 out of it. But like I talked about before, if you don't remember, even as a healer, you want to level your bandaging. You guys are like, why? That's so dumb. So first of all, this is the last bandage you can get in the game, as far as I remember, or at least for now, for the Burning Crusade. And if you look at this, it heals you for 3,400 damage over 10 or over 8 seconds. So that is more than a third. Sorry, that's more than a third of my health right now. And you can do this while in combat. Of course, you can't be getting hit, but you can do it while in combat. Um, so basically, like if I'm fighting this guy here and I stun him, I can get up and I can do that. I mean, I can always throw up a heal, but I'm also wasting mana, so that's going to take away from me attacking. It's going to take away from me shapeshifting, everything like that. Um, Healers, you want it because you want to save your mana so that you can actually heal your raid or your party or whatever like that. Or if you're fighting someone, you need the mana to be able to cast spells. So if you're casting spells and like you know, you're having like a range fight or something, you can hit them with whatever. Or I think someone can still silence. So if you silence them, it's going to take that guy a minute to run to you. So while he's running to you, you can quickly throw up a bandage or something like that. So bandages help. And then on top of that, if you're doing like raiding, like PvE and stuff like that, it'll save your mana as well because say you just finished mobs and the tank isn't paying attention to you, you're getting low on mana, but you also need to heal because you took some hits because your tank sucks anyway, and he's already pulling the next thing, and you're like, oh shit, if I heal myself, I'm not going to be able to have enough mana to be able to heal him. So you can bandage while he's pulling that next mob while he's fighting, even though you're in combat, and then use your mana to heal him and still be quote unquote the good guy, if you know what I mean, because obviously everyone fucking hates tanks that do that shit and they don't pay attention to who needs fucking mana. Usually, if I'm in a raid or I'm doing anything PVE, I will throw my innervate on the healer because obviously they need the mana or whatever. And then I also give them. I don't have it. Yeah, I do. I'll give them any mana potions that I'm holding. Not that I ever use them or anything. I normally sell these, but I will give them to them. But yeah, so if you look at these bandages here, these are the ones that I just made for a full stack here. If I hold shift, you can see I'm selling that to a vendor even for 2 gold and 55 silver. So another easy way to make money right there. Where if you sell these, I don't think actually that might be no, to a vendor it's going to be a lot cheaper because to a vendor these are only 8 per thing. Let's get rid of that last cloth we have. And then I don't know why I still have all the rune cloth. Oh no, I do know why I have all the rune cloth. So I went and I became exalted with Darnassus, and I did it by just buying the rest of the. There we go, exalted. I did it with just buying the rest of the rune cloth, and because I was at like 19,000 of like 21,000, I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm just gonna do it with rune cloth. I'm sure eventually I would have hit it anyway because I do a lot of stuff for Darnassus anyway, especially being a night elf. But I was not really worried about it. All right, so we are going to actually head over into Negran now. This is my favorite part in this area. Um, I think this area not so much, but the other 3 areas that we have not been to, these are what I like about this area. So you have your Nether Storm here, which this is where you're going to run into a lot of the consortium guys, and there's actually what is it? Uh Rep vendors. I couldn't think of it. I don't know why. There are rep vendors in this area for the consortium. You will run into your first set of them over here in the Grand, though. There's only like a couple here of consortium, but that's where you can first start doing the quests with them. And then Blade Edge Mountains. This is just a good area in general, especially for miners, not young people, but I mean mining, like your actual skill mining. Um, so it's a good area for that. So I'm looking forward to getting to that area too. And then the Grand, that's just my favorite area in general. It looks really nice. It's open. It's like it's not really mountainous, but it has like hills and stuff, and there's like natural creature. Well, I mean, they all have natural creatures, but there's creatures running around that are just like they're like grazing. You know, they're it doesn't seem like they're all. I mean, they a lot of them are still hostile, but it seems more peaceful. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. It seems more like a peaceful area. But the questing there is really fun and everything. And then, of course, like I said, they have that PvP area, which I will show you guys. Um, but that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to run around. We need to go down here and up. Yeah, we're gonna run over to Negran. We're gonna run around in there, and I'm just gonna get XP. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to level me, but we're just gonna run around there. We're gonna get XP just by exploring for now, and then we'll start picking up some of the quests. Which, if I run by any of the quests while we're exploring, I'll probably pick them up then too. But and then as you can see, there are quests here that I didn't do. So a lot of these, they are like group quests. Some of them might not be. That one I know is that one there. Um, I don't know about those. Not sure. The top one there is. I'm not sure about the bottom one. I don't remember those. They might have just popped up when I hit 64 to have really been paying attention. I don't know. But anyway, hang on. Sorry, guys, had to blow my nose. So I didn't do these quests because they were either group quests or whatever, just too hard to do. And it's not that I'm like, oh no, I need to like, I can't do it, and I don't want to ask for a group, or I can't ask for a group. It's that I don't want to. A lot of people in the game, they seem to be focused on their own leveling. Don't get me wrong, I've helped a lot of people. Sorry, I was just looking up in the sky. There's a big bone dragon that flies around here. I think he's the one that just made that sound. I just wanted to see him. He doesn't swoop down and attack you. There's a quest you can do to take him out, but I don't see him. He flies around the whole area here. But anyway, so yeah, like this. There's a lot of people that will ask for help and stuff, and I've helped quite a bit of people. But it seems like anytime I ask for help, no one wants to help unless they have the quest too. So I'm like, you know what? I was like, I'm not gonna stand around asking for help, begging for help when I could just skip the quest, go to the next area, and not even worry about it. Like I'll come back and do the quest, or I'll just fucking leave it because once I hit 70, I don't really have to do the quest unless it's for reputation or something like that. So I don't really care. Um, but a lot of those quests do give good items and stuff. But I think the gear I have isn't bad. My most recent piece was the neck piece here. Check that out. 15 agility, 24 stamina, 32 attack power. It's pretty decent. The one I had before that was actually not much worse. It was a little bit less. Um, but yeah, so this is the start of that. I would say that thing's following me. Okay. So this is basically what it looks like here. It's really nice looking and everything. This is the start of Nagrand here. You can see this is the little town I was talking about. It's called Halal, I think. Hala. And these are the 4 points that I was talking about. So basically, right now, Alliance owns it. That's why it's blue. And the 4 points here, they will turn into like little horde icons. So, like, say a horde comes up, he gets on this, he controls it. It'll turn into like a horde icon. And then what happens is they mount a griffin here and they fly around bombing our guards and everything. So let's go there first. I know I want to run around and get all the stuff and everything, but we're going to go there first because I want to show you guys while we have access to it. I want to show you guys what's there and the whole reason for capturing that. Well, one of the reasons I think is that you can actually get more of these honor marks of honor hold. Actually, you know what? I take that back. It's going to be new marks. I think it's halal marks, HALAA. I think it's those kind of marks. Can we grab? No, I'm not going to go down there. That's you can grab that quest, but I think it's an escort quest. It's fine. Which way is the best way to go? Is it left or straight? I think it's left. Let's go this way. And then that right there. Actually, we can go discover that too, real quick. I mean, we don't even have to follow the path. We can just run straight there. Yeah, so a lot of these guys are not hostile. There are some in the area that are. Um, but yeah, for the most part, like it's a lot of peaceful stuff. There's that elemental that you've seen up on the hill there. There's going to be birds around that are hostile. Of course, horde. So this is not. It looks like it is, but this is not a horde base. Wait, is it? Am I thinking of the wrong thing? Maybe this is a horde base. Is there alliance on the other side? No, this is it. Why does it have horde things here? So this ring of trials. This is a PvP area. Normally, you go in there and um, it is. I mean, it's free for all even out here. Yeah. See. Oh no. See, that one's not even hostile. It's free for all out here too. But in there, I don't remember what's so different about doing it in there. I don't know. It's PvP in there though. That's basically going to be one of the arenas where the arenas actually happen, where the arena fights actually happen for the I can't think of it. The PvP stuff, like the actual PvP. I don't know how to explain it, guys. That's all you're going to get from me with that. Well, let's get over to that town. Someone's in the area killing stuff. I don't know. I don't see anybody. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. So once we hit 65, we can then come over to, I think, is it up here? It's either here. It's not here. It's definitely not there. That's the quest there that people are probably doing. You have to kill a whole bunch of the cleft hooves and these wind rocks and stuff like that. Those are easy quests. It's literally just running around and killing stuff. If you're doing these quests, try to group up with people. It'll go a lot faster for you. That area over there, I believe there is reputation there too. We'll go check that out in a minute. So this is the place that I'm talking about. This is the little halal place here. And there are bridges, like it's like a peninsula that's raised and there's water all around it. So there's like a big old moat. But it's not like water like this. Like it's not water up here. It's like a valley and then there's water down in the valley. Don't jump off. I think there are a lot of spots down there that are not deep enough to actually jump off. It's like this where you can just stand in it. So if you jump off and you try to jump in the water, you're just going to smack the ground and die. There are some spots that are deeper, but not a lot of them. So like this right here, you see how there's a dead guy here or a dead thing here? Um, this is a spot where the horde can come. They can capture this point. It'll spawn in a little bomb cart. It'll spawn in their griffin. And then what they do is they fly it, like it'll automatically fly you around here a couple times. I think it does like 2 loops, and they can bomb all the guards and everything that are here. But there's one at each end of the bridge. So there's one there. There's one where we're at now. There's one over by that bridge, and then there's one across the way on the other side. It's like a little 4-way point here. But yeah, there's the water I was talking about. So yeah, some of it, like right there, I think is deep enough, like where you can actually see where it's like dark. I think that's deep spots, but you don't want to jump over here where you can see the ground. That's gonna just kill you. But yeah, so these are the guards, level 65. You look at, oh, can't see their health. They have a shit ton of health, a shit ton. You can take them one-on-one if you can handle them. However, it's just they have so much armor, even with their health, it just takes them forever to die. So that's why you want to use the griffins, fly around, and you can bomb them and stuff. And then basically, after you clear out the area, what you do is you'll come in here as a horde. You'll literally stand here in town, and you'll just wait for this to capture. You do not need to get rid of all the guards for it to capture. Technically, you don't have to get rid of any of the guards. You can actually stand here fighting one of the guards while it's capturing. But basically, while the Alliance has it, it'll have the Alliance flag. When the Horde has it, it'll have the Horde flag. And then you have access to different vendors and stuff. I don't think there's one in here. But you'll have access to different vendors and stuff. And you don't have to stand on the flag. I think I've even stood in this building before. But you just need to be on the little aisle here while you're capturing the place. And then, I don't know if you guys seen it, down here is a graveyard. However, you can only spawn here, or you can only use this graveyard if you own this place. So while Alliance owns it, we can spawn here, and while Horde owns it, they can spawn here, but not the other way around. But over here is the things that you want to take a look at. I thought that was a dead guard. Is that? No. So you have this guy here for ammunition. I think he has other stuff too.
You wish to buy?
Maybe not.
Be kind to those less
But inside here is the vendor that I was talking about. So this guy here, this is your quartermaster. Take a look at his wares. Yeah, so you have these halal research tokens, and then you also have halal battle tokens. So I think the research tokens you get for taking this place, and then the battle tokens you get for killing people here. But you'll get stuff like this, or actual gear that will actually help you. A lot of this stuff is pretty decent. As you can see, it's level 66 gear, so it's not necessarily 70, but it's still pretty good. This bag here, I think, is a 20 slot bag. 18. I couldn't remember. But yeah, look at that, guys. Some nice fucking gear there for my character. Well, those two are intellect. But these two, for my character. You can get a belt, you can get some pants, and then if you're a jewel crafter, you probably want something like that. The resilience rating, I'm not really worried about. And this one's bind on pickup anyway, so I'll probably never buy that. It does help for PvP. Resilience basically makes it so that you're not crit as much.
You need
Like you're more resilient to critting. But yeah, so chief researcher Kartos. I thought it said Kratos. Kartos, whatever. At Halal wants 20 of the Ashkun crystal powder samples. So I'm not gonna do this one yet, but we're still gonna
see you
accept it
later.
because that one, and of course, it's not even gonna pop up with quests even. Basically, there are ogres all around this map, Legrand. I mean, you guys seen some on the way here when we were down in this area over here. Any of the ogres can drop that powder stuff. So you'll want to pick that up as soon as possible if you guys own the town. That way, when you're out questing, you can just collect a whole bunch of those the powders. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that quest is repeatable. So don't only get your what was it? Don't only get your 20 powder and then be like, I got enough. Keep all the powder you get because you're gonna need more. But yeah, I can't show you guys any of the other stuff here as far as like the like capturing these things and all that because we own it right now, so it won't let us capture it. And you can see there. Oh, actually, you do have to kill some of the guards. You don't have to kill all of them, but I think it has to be 0 of 15 because there's more than 15 there. I think. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna stop saying shit because I honestly don't remember. Um, the ultimate blood-sword, is that the thing that I need? No. These guys are hostile. So what's the quest that's in there? I don't know what that quest is. Alright, let's just run around. We're gonna just get some XP. We've already gotten some. You can see I think we were back here, so we've already gotten a little bit here. And the XP that you're getting from running around and exploring, it does not take up your rested XP. That actually moves with your regular XP, which is why I'm doing this first. Because then we can save our rested XP for when we actually hit 65 and we can start killing stuff from there. Oh, it looks like he drops something that gives me a quest. That's right, though. We're not going to get it. Not right now. I just want to discover the area, please. There we go. I was going to say, it should have let me do it. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go this way. So, well, shit. I was going to say, let's go this way because I want to start here doing the quests. But if I go this way, I'm not gonna have any of that stuff up there discovered. So let's turn around. Let's go. We're gonna discover this first, and then I'll do this. I'll come up here. We're gonna go this way. Once I discover this, we'll cut down through here. Probably go this way and then back this way. Yeah, let's do that. Nope. But yeah, you guys want to try to discover as much of the area when you get to new areas as much as possible. That's why, like when we were in Zangamarsh, I didn't point it out, but when we were in Zangamarsh, that's why I went and I went and I got the flight paths and stuff first. It wasn't just to have the flight paths; it's for that extra XP. Because look at that, every place we're getting here is 1100 XP. That's easy XP. It's not a lot, but it's easy. Like you literally just fly around and get XP. Or fly around, run around and get XP. I said fly around because I was looking at that giant ass fucking bird. Nope, those ones are hostile. I thought there was a quest giver in this area. Is it not the one I'm thinking of? You still do, for the most part, Horde have been pretty peaceful, but you still do need to be careful with them. A lot of them are still assholes. Um, when I hit, well, not when I hit 64. Yesterday I was like halfway through 64, and I was doing some quests. And there was a lot of Horde around, but there was also a lot of Alliance around. I wasn't really. I swear, I just seen something that said mining. Maybe not. I thought I was tracking people. Oh, look at that! And we also do increased damage for having the halal thing as well. Um, but yeah, so I was doing some questing. I was killing a whole bunch of stuff. There was a lot of Horde. There was a lot of Alliance, and I didn't think anything of it. Everyone was being peaceful. We were just playing around, everyone doing their own thing. And then out of nowhere, I got one shot because I was low on health. I got one shot by level 63 Druid. I was like, okay, bitch, like you're a level lower than me and you're just getting cheap shots in because I was low on health. I was like, all right, we missed the spot. That's what I thought. That place right there. Um, so I was like, all right. So I messaged everyone in the area and I was like, hey, if you guys see this druid, let me know. No one said anything. But I found him. I found him on my own. He stayed in the area because he's an idiot and he didn't know how to leave the area after attacking me. So he stayed in the area. So I was like, all right. I was like, you're mine now, dude. So found him, killed him, chased him down, killed him again, and I did that like 3 times. And then eventually he ran over to where like a 68 Warlock and a 67 Hunter were. And I went bare. I still killed him again, but I died at the same time. I was happy about that. And then from there he kind of got away because I spawned back in first. I don't know if his thing was further away or what, like his graveyard, but I spawned back in first. The Hunter and the Warlock were still in the area, and I figured they would probably still help him, so I didn't want to show myself. So I went stealth, and I wasn't able to heal or anything. There we go. Yeah. So I wasn't able to heal or anything, so I went stealth, and I was just kind of waiting. I seen him spawn back in. He was standing there for a while, and I was like, all right, well, let me try to find a spot where I can heal. So I went up behind like some cliffs and stuff, and I was healing up there. The Hunter technically still could have seen me, and so could have he if he would have went into his cat form, because as you guys know, we can track humanoids. But he was just standing there, like in his regular Tauren form. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I started healing. I started getting mana back. While I was like halfway through my healing and everything, he mounted up and he took off. And then I mounted up because the Warlock and the Hunter ran off. So I mounted up and I started following the way that he went, and I lost him. I couldn't find him again. But that also happened with a rogue who I did the same thing with. He got a cheap shot on me, and then I chased him down. I killed him like 3 times. So it was fun. It was fun. Which actually, I guess it probably wasn't 3 times. Maybe it was 2 and 2. Where was it? Yeah, because I only got 4 kills yesterday, so maybe it was only 2 and 2. But I felt better because I got him more times than he got me. So, and again, the rogue was 63, 1 level lower than me. I was like, really? They're just trying to get that little bit of honor, I guess, you get from killing a higher rank. I hate when people do this. Oh, I can't type today. Jesus. No, they're going to attack me. No! Yeah, I don't know why people do this. People come in here and they ask for a different layer and stuff. And you can't layer in, like in... Did they stop following me? They're still following me. I still have the little combat thing. There it goes. Yeah, they're running back. Um, so, the whole layer thing, like I talked about before, I don't know if I explained it before. I know I explained it, but I don't know if I explained... Oh, shit. I didn't realize you were hostile. My bad, dude. Chill. Chill. I'm just trying to get this place marked here. Come on. There we go. He's still coming. This is a good place to fish. Alright, he gave up. And then yeah, I can't really go this way unless I go across the water. Pretty sure there's hostile shit in here. Yeah. Ah, shit. Whatever. It'll be alright. Actually, we need to go this way anyway. I need to discover that shit over there. There's quest givers over here and stuff too. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. Is that a warlock down there? You have underwater breathing on? That little bubble? No, that's soulstone. There it is. Yeah, underwater breathing. 8 minutes. Yeah, if you're a druid, you kind of own the underwater. Even against I mean, don't get me wrong, he'll destroy me because I think he was level 67. But if you can catch a horde underwater and you're a druid, for the most part, you're going to win because they will run out of air. You can keep them underwater by doing entangle roots. So when they try to run, um, it'll help you and everything. And then if you need air, you can just shapeshift into your aquatic form. However, if they have what he has, the underwater breathing, you want to make sure that that is like down to like a minute or something like that before you attack. If not, you're just going to get wrecked. It's not going to help you.
What do you need? May
Dude,
your blades never dull.
chill. No need to be rude about it.
Another day. Go on then.
And then eventually, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure these bigger guys give you quests, but I guess one of them was probably to talk to this dude. Let's go ahead and do that real quick and get the next part of his quest. There we go. Easy XP. That was nope. That was for discovering it. I don't know how much XP we got for that. Maybe nothing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of those elementals give you quests too. Can we not run along the edge here? I don't think so. Maybe. No. All right. But yeah, even pallies, I'm pretty sure if they bubble underwater, I'm pretty sure they can still drown while bubbled. So it's being a druid underwater definitely is more your area. And then also, I want to point out, I never pointed this out before. Horde locations like this is a horde area. Even when you get your flying stuff, if you're gonna fly over them, fly a lot higher. I don't see any here, but I think they're in the towers. There are not him. They either have griffins or bats that will fly after you, and they're like 70 elites. They'll fucking one shot you out of the air. So be careful with that. Oh, someone's doing some questing here. They're not skinners. This is actually a really good area for skinning too. Oh, and I was thinking about that. So the whole thing with what I was talking about before, how I was saying, oh, I might just do jewel crafting and leatherworking. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to. I don't know how I want to do it yet. It's going to be tricky. Um, I think with this character, I will end up switching away from mining, and I'm going to go to leatherworking. So I'm going to have one character that has jewel crafting and leatherworking. I am still going to do that. However,
What brings you
I
here?
think so that I don't have to buy those supplies, which I still will for a while, because of the way I plan on doing this. But what I would like to do is I want to make another character, another druid, that has skinning and mining. So with one character, like if I'm just bored and I just want to game for a bit and I don't want to like put too much. Oh, this is where I wanted to end. I'm still going the same way. Shit. I mean, let's go discover that. Whatever. I guess we'll just keep going this way then. It don't matter. Um, but anyway, I think what I want to do is I want to keep this guy, use him as a leather worker and a jewel crafter, and then make another druid and use him as a skinner and a skinner and a what is it called? Skinner and a miner. But fuck, I don't even know if I want to do that though. Because I don't think there's many of them, but there are some skins and some mining stuff that I think binds to you when you pick it up. Maybe not with mining. Skinning, the only thing I can think of is the what is it, shadow leather that does that, but I don't think you need it in. I'm gonna have to look it up. So the whole reason that I want to do it this way, because I was just gonna leave this guy where he's at, because his mining is really high. Obviously the mining is almost capped out. And I spent a lot just to even get there. and we're still making money with it. However, the reason why I think I want to do this, eventually you guys will see what's going to happen. But I think the reason why I want to do this is because if I can keep a jewel crafter and a leather worker, that means I can make my own gear, my own leather working gear, because there are attachments, like leather attachments that you can put on like pants and stuff like that, that are they're better than attachments you can do for other people, and they're also bind on equip, so to speak. And those bind on equip things, I didn't even see if he was hostile. Those bind on equip things, obviously they're just that, they're bind on equip, so, or bind on pickup. So they're just that, they're bind on pickup. So if I make something and it binds, then obviously I can't give it to an alternate character. So if I did another character, because like I said, I was going to keep this one jewel crafting and mining, and then go skinning and leatherworking with another one. But with that other one, he'll have better gear than this one. But in the same context of having stuff bound to you, jewel crafting works the same way. For the best jewels in the game and the best jewelry in the game, well, I don't know about the best jewelry, but for the best jewel crafting stones that you can cut, they are bind on pickup as well. So as soon as you cut that jewel and it goes into your inventory, it's automatically bound to you. So I wouldn't be able to give that to an alternate character either. But if I have this character with jewel crafting and leatherworking, then I can make the leatherworking even if it binds and put it on my character. I can also make the better jewels and put those on my character, like socket to my gear and put that on my character too. And I get the best of both worlds. However, like I said, the thing that I'm thinking about is I don't know if shit. I don't know if there is, I don't think there's anything with mining. But with the jewel crafting, or not the jewel craft, the skinning, I do know that there is shadow leather that binds to when you skin that. But that is also like, I don't think that's a thing in the Burning Crusade. It was in the previous one. I said the previous one, but I didn't exactly say what. Where is this thing at? I think it's right there where they're at. Oh, there we go. Did I get it? Yeah. So the leatherworking, unless there's something that's bound with that, which I don't think there is. The leatherworking and the mining I can pick up with the other character, and then all the leather that I need I can get with that character, and then send it to this guy, and I won't have to actually buy it. And I know I was like pausing a lot there and not talking and stuff, but hopefully you guys understand what I was saying. There's a lot of quests that I fucking missed. Yeah, so this area here right now, I'm completely neutral with them. If I wanted to, I could. I don't think I ever pointed this out either. I could go to reputation. These guys are what? Oh no, I think I'm friendly with these guys, aren't I? Kurenai. Yeah, so I'm already friendly with them. Now, if I want to, I can still do it. I can click on this, and you can. Oh, you can't do it. But if you're neutral with them, you can click on at war, and you can start attacking these guys, even if you're neutral with them. If you want to drop your reputation with them, I do think you can actually do other stuff to decrease their reputation, because there are going to be different areas where you're going to want other reputation over other stuff, but that's going to be up to you guys. Oh, it's 325. I think mine is like 317. Yeah, so there's some more recipes I can get. That one gives me strength and spirit. Look at that. There's the next one I want. So the squid probably is not going to do anything for us anymore. But look at that. 20 agility and spirit, 20 stamina and spirit, and 20 spell and spirit. So this is the one we want. I'll still buy all of them because you can still make these and sell them, and people will buy them like crazy. But yeah, look at this. So this is another thing people are trying to do too. Right now it looks like you can get this for 2 gold, 85 silver, and if no one's made it here yet, this is probably level 70s doing this, or just higher levels in general. They're buying it for the 2 gold, 85 silver, and then they're throwing the auction house for almost 20 gold. They're trying to do what I did with the with that other vendor that was in Moonglade, but I don't think it's going to work for them, so that's why I'm not really looking at it.
You'll come back.
Defeat enemy players, yeah. So here's another thing for the Hala thing. You have to kill 10 players. It'll give you 750 or seven. Yeah, I mean basically 750. It'll give you 745 honor. I don't know why you can open those. Maybe you can't. Maybe it just has a clickable thing for the horde or something, or for someone who's not. Dude, what's up with your main? Why does it look like that? It's weird. I think it's up here. There's a vendor here that I'm looking for. That's why we're taking our time. Oh, here he is. This guy here. So this guy I think has this mount that you can get from them.
Find many things here.
Yep, right there. 95 silver or gold. But yeah, look at that. And you have to be exalted with them to get this mount. And of course, those I'm just pointing this out because there are a lot of people that like collecting mounts. I don't like all the mounts, so if I don't like a mount, I'm not going to get it. And here's some other ones too. I think it just changes like the color. See how this one has like a purple trimming on it and like the headpiece right there, like the purple jewel. I think some of these just have other ones like cobalt. I would assume is blue. The tan one, I think that has to do with like his main overall color, things like that. But if you look at the rest of this gear, they do have other stuff here that you probably want. So that's probably not good. I mean, it's good hit and it's good attack, but you still want something like more of what I have right now as a druid, just because it does have the increased attack power in Cat, Bear, and Moonkin, and then it also has that agility on there. So those are things you're going to be wanting as a druid. Yeah, something like that probably wouldn't be bad. You lose out on the stamina, but that is a lot of attack power between the agility and the attack power itself, and then you're also getting your hit rating up there. That would be for a healer or a moonkin. And then you got leatherworking here, leatherworking, 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 alchemy, and that's it. Yeah, so a lot of leatherworking stuff here. So the only thing I would probably want would be the shoulders, and wasn't there something else? No, probably just the shoulders. Oh, and nope, not these guys. There are maybe it's in Wrath of the Lich King. There eventually, I don't maybe it's not in Burning Crusade though. You guys will have to look into that, or if you really want to know, let me know and I'll look it up for you guys. But eventually there is going to be, if this one goes to the Wrath of the Lich King, because I do think it's in Wrath of the Lich King. I don't think it's in here. Eventually there are, you see how that guy had a tabard, but you couldn't buy it until you were exalted with them.
You wish to buy?
In Wrath of the Lich King, I believe it works the other way around. So once you get friendly with them, you can buy a tabard from them, and the tabard, if you're wearing it while you're doing the quests and you're killing and all that, it will give you extra XP towards whatever faction of the tabard you're wearing.
What?
Yeah, see, I keep running into stuff like this. Like, there's no way that that's better than the current hands that I have. Right? I mean, it has the extra attack power, but that basically comes from the strength on what we currently have. And I think the strength is double in our cat form, so instead of the 36 attack power on the new ones here, we're getting the 20 strength, which is 40 attack power, basically. And then agility is the same, and the stamina is higher.
See.
But that's why I haven't switched out those gloves yet. Eventually I'll find better ones, but I haven't yet.
Go on then.
And then this is the area, I think it was up here. I forgot to point it out. There's an arena somewhere, not a PvP arena, but there's an arena where you go, you do a quest there. It's a chain quest though, which is why it's not up there right now. But it's an arena where you go and you kill like a whole bunch of stuff back to back. Like it'll say, "Oh, kill this first, and then now go kill this." And what do I hear attacking? Oh, this guy.
Let a light embrace
But it's an arena where it's like, oh, challenger so and so has come, and they'll say your name or whatever, and you go in there, and they will basically what's it called?
Lock to.
Throw other enemies in there, and it's back to back. So like you'll kill one, and it's like, oh, round 2, and it'll be a new enemy. Round 3, and it'll be a new enemy. And I think there's something like 5 rounds or something like that. But once you do it, that's where you get the staff of beasts that I was telling you guys about. Like I said, right now we're just collecting all of these.
Light. Must remember the light.
Oh, that's, I guess, where you turn them in at.
Greetings, friend. Seek the path of the light.
How are ya?
I don't know what he's doing. And I'm checking all these vendors too, because like I said, some of these guys might actually have some rare stuff, so I am still looking at them. Probably not this dude though. Yeah, it's just general stuff. I don't think we got any new skills or anything from the last time that you guys seen.
Must not.
It's just been upgrades. Like I think we got another healing touch, another regrowth, maybe a new thorns. I don't remember, but it wasn't much. All right, I think that's everything here. Nope, there's still one over there. Oh, that's not even here. That's on the outside, isn't it? That's over there. Is it down on the bottom? I don't think so. Oh, there he is. Consortium guy. Yeah, this is your recruitment to the consortium. Even the quest is called "The Consortium Needs You." Yeah. And then this is going to be the area we're going to now. Yeah, over in that area. All right, so we're going to run this way. We're going to run up here, try to uncover that, run down here and uncover all that. And then we will start doing some... Ah, shit. I wasn't really paying attention there. That's all right. He's not hitting hard. We'll be okay. Oh, this area. I forgot all about this. There's a big guy that walks around over here. I think he's called, like, Dern the Hunger. He hits really hard. He's for a quest, but I think people also used to farm him. I don't remember what for, though. I can't wait till I get my flying form. I'm pretty sure the flying form, you just buy it, but you still have to do the quest for the what's it called? For the epic flying form. And the quest is going to be a pain in the ass, which is why I'm trying to get to... I think you have to be 70 for it, so I'm trying to get 70 as... Not as fast as possible, but a little bit fast, because... Is there a vendor in here? What is this place? I don't remember what this is. I think eventually you get quests from that guy, but it's like a chain thing. That's why you don't have any yet. I don't know what the hell this place is. But I think it's 70 is when you can get the epic flying form. And it's... You have to do... Is it in Netherstorm? I think it's that place. There's a raid that you have to do. Like I will have to do... it's like a 10-man raid. I will have to do a raid, or maybe it's just like a regular dungeon, like 5-man or something. But either way, I need to go in there, and you have to do something. Look at that. So Horde are trying to take the place right now. So Horde took this Wyvern camp. Now what they do is there's going to be a Wyvern that pops up for them. They click on the Wyvern. It'll fly them around here. They start bombing all the guards. And at the top, you can see right now we still have 15 or 15 guards. So either they died or he's just now starting and we're just now seeing it. But eventually you'll see when the guards start dropping. So, and it'll also tell you down over here, it'll say it in the local chat, which I haven't been looking at. But it'll say Hala's under attack or something like that, or Hala needs you, or I don't know. It'll say something related to PvP, and it'll just kind of point out that they're under attack. And then usually a whole bunch of people run over there because, like I said, that's the only way to get some of those marks is by killing the other faction in that area. So, shit. Okay. I thought I was gonna have to run to the other side and discover that too. I'm happy that I don't, but I was also looking forward to it because I was trying to see if there's I haven't seen any adamantite here, and there should be adamantite all over this area, especially down here. There's during the hunger. Yep, we're not gonna mess with him. And that big dude behind him is also, I don't think he walks with him. Yeah, he's walking away from him. He's also a quest guy there, Banthar. The quest that we just got for killing all the stuff over here, like the cleft hooves and stuff, you see that where it says 030, the cleft hoof mastery. Eventually, the final quest on that is killing him. And then there's one for the this wind rock mastery here. There's that big bird that we've seen called Gut Ripper. The tall buck mastery one. There's a giant tall buck somewhere. He's not that big, but he's bigger than the other ones. But there's a big. Those are the tall bucks, if you're wondering. These like elk looking things or whatever they are. But there's a big tall buck somewhere too. He's the one for the mastery thing here. This is the consortium place right here. This is where you'll run into your first rep vendor with them, except here there's, I mean, they have decent stuff, but it's not amazing. The amazing stuff that you want from them is going to be here in this area, and it's one of these places here. I don't remember which one. Probably this one. But yeah, as you can see, the land over here is all broken up and stuff. So this is like a level 69, 70 area anyway, because by at that point, hopefully you have your flying mount. There are bridges in between, I think. But hopefully you have your flying mount just to get from point A to point B. It'll make it a lot easier. All right, so let's go ahead and grab this quest. Thank you. This. And then grab the new one. Yeah, so this guy wants basically the same thing as that other one. The other one here wanted powder, the ASUS gun powder, crystal powder, and then this guy wants the fragments from it. So basically, both of these quests, you need fragments. This is a repeatable quest. You need fragments and you need the actual, what was it? Where'd it go? Powder. I was going to say crystals, but crystal was that one. And then one of these guys here is a vendor. I don't know which one. There he is. Yeah. So this is stuff that you guys can get here. Got some jewel crafting, enchanting, more jewel crafting, leatherworking, jewel crafting, jewel crafting, jewel crafting, jewel crafting. That's a big one. I've seen. Actually, I haven't seen anyone sell that yet. Jewel crafting. I have been seen people trying to sell this one. The crystal itself, people have been trying to sell it for, I think it's like 80 gold. So as a jewel crafter, you want to get reputation with these guys. This one is jewel crafting, but this is also one of those ones that, yeah, this is also one of those ones that if you look there, so the design when you pick it up is going to be bind on pickup. However, when you make this item, I might not buy this one because when you make the item itself, the 14, the plus 14 spell damage, that is also bind on pickup. I don't need spell damage, so I would save money by not getting this. But unless you go like heal, or because spell damage I think still works with like healing. So like instead of doing like 20 heal on someone, you're going to do more, quote unquote, more spell damage, meaning you're going to do like 25 or 30. Like it will actually add to the amount that you heal. Looks like they got a sword, a dagger, jewel crafting, tailoring, leatherworking. Here's some leather pants that are probably better than the other ones, but the other ones were also level 66. These are level 70. Engineering, haven't seen that in a while. Leatherworking, a gun. That's not bad either for, what is this? Oh, leatherworking. feet. There we go. Yeah, gun, chest piece, a cloth chest piece. Really good neck piece. It looks like dagger. Jewel crafting, cloth helm, and of course their tabard. But yeah, and then like I said, I mean, even if you don't want any of that stuff, I'm telling you, still get reputation with them because there is another guy in this area over here that also has reputation there that will give you stuff as well. So they do have a lot of stuff. Looks like we got one more area here, and we'll probably have one bar. Well, it'll probably still only give us a tiny bit there. That's another elite. We're not going to mess with him. But yeah, a lot of quests in the area. It's pretty good. I think they're doing that quest that I was just talking about, where you get the Staff of Beast from. I think that's why that guy's yelling. The dude yelling, Gurgthok or whatever that's called. I think, if that's what I'm thinking of, it's a little gnome that yells. There we go. It's a little gnome that yells, and every time, yeah. So Razeth is the player, and he defeated the hero of the War Mall. So he actually finished the whole thing. I haven't really been paying attention. I thought yeah, there we go. I would say it yells every time you kill one of the guys. Yeah, so he's been yelling. I don't know. That was a different guy. Booty Shank. Oh wait. So was the other one too? Wait, did this guy do it twice? Razeth defeated him, and then again Razeth. Yeah. Why did he do it twice? Did he forget to like collect something or something? So maybe he only yells when you finish the whole thing? I thought he yelled for like each round. Um, what is this area? What quest did I not pick up there? The Totem of Kardash. Oh, this is the Horde base, isn't it? I don't think I can stealth in here. I think these guys are too high of a level. Oh, there's someone in there killing them. What level are you, dude? 65. I just want the quests in here, guys. Nobody attack me. Including NPCs. Oh, he's in there. Is he on top or something? Trying to look through the window up there. I don't see anyone in there. I mean, we can just run in here. It looks like everybody's dead. Yeah, so where's this quest at? I just aggroed someone. I don't know. It could also be someone walking around. Questy does that, so like it won't always show the track, but it'll, like if this guy, it's a Cure Knight captive. So I seen someone escorting him. I think it's an escort quest. But yeah, sometimes like if this guy walks from here to here and back and forth, sometimes it won't show his path, but it'll show a thing here, and then it'll show like along the path or whatever. But I mean, he could have walked like wherever. So I'm just coming here just to see if there's any horde flying around actually attacking this place. I don't think there is. Oh, actually, we can go recapture that thing and make them lose it. Oh yeah, so the guards are injured, so he might still be attacking it. Because I don't think it notifies you until it drops down at least one guard. Like one guard actually has to die for it to actually drop down. But what we can do is we can do this. And this is what I was talking about. So if this guy is still flying around attacking this, which I don't know if he is, he will land back right here because this is the only one that he took. But this is what I was talking about. So he'll land here. He has to pick up bombs again. When he picks up the bombs, he clicks on his little griffin and the griffin takes off again. But he lands, like they usually land right here somewhere, but it can be as far as out to here. So we can wait here and wait and see if he comes back and try to gank him. but it could also be a high level, so I might not be able to. Or what we can do is we can just uncapture this so that he has to recapture it again. So we can just click on this, and I'll still look around, make sure nothing's flying over here. Oh yeah, see? Okio defeated somebody. There we go. And then we just stealth, and you can see here the Wyvern camp is no more. It went back to gray. So now, even if he's flying around and he lands here, he has to recapture this before he can do it again. So it just makes it harder for them to capture the place. But it could have just been someone just like new to the game that didn't know what they were doing, or maybe they died and he's like, "Oh, fuck this." Like maybe someone already killed him because I don't see anyone flying, and I didn't see any of the guards being bombed when I walked through there. Yeah, I'm heading back over to this area because it's going to be the quickest way to level up is by killing these things over here. And then once we get our level, we'll go, we'll find a druid trainer, and we will call it from there. But at least you guys see what we get at 65, which I don't even know if we're going to get anything. Like I said, so far, other than 61, we have gotten stuff. So 62, 63, 64, we have gotten extra abilities, not like new ones, but upgrades to the abilities we have. And then we'll see what we get at 65. If anything, it'll probably be like a new Mark of the Wild or something like that. And then after this, I probably won't show you guys anything until we get our flying form, which will be level 68. Like I said, I don't know if there's a quest for that. Excuse me, sorry. I don't know if there's a quest for that, but if there is not, I'll at least show you guys like how much it costs to buy. I think it's like almost 10 gold for it. Where's this thing at? Oh, that dude just got it. I jumped down here for nothing. There was fell iron on the map up there. I saw it. That's all right. No big deal. Fell iron still, I think it's still yellow for us, so it still gives us a point in our mining. However, you can't get points anymore from what's it called? You can't get points anymore from smelting. Has to be through actually mining the nodes. But yeah, this is why you want to group for this quest. It'd just be a lot quicker because while I'm killing this, either the other people can either help me kill this and it'll die faster, or they can be killing this one and you'll both get credit. Oh, someone else tagged him. I'm not gonna help them. We're not in the same group. But yeah, so basically like I would have got credit for that. That guy would have got credit for that. And then if we were in the same group, we would have got credit for both. Why is he running after tagging it? Oh, it's a hunter and his pet's not holding it. What level was he? He's 65. Dude, really? I'm not gonna do your kill for you, dude. Like that's your kill. You tagged it. Actually, it might be mine now. I think once he feigned death, it untagged it for him. Whatever. I don't know what the fuck that guy's doing. Maybe I had tagged it. No, because I didn't. Because he stunned it, and I didn't start with a stun. What's it over there attacking? Oh, is there another hunter? Or is that the same dude? I'm so lost. Did I have that tag? And I let it go to him? I swear I thought he stunned it before I hit it. And I need to watch my health. I'm taking more damage than I thought I was. Nice crit. You guys see that? That is my ferocious bite down there. That thing is amazing. Oh, actually, we did get a new thing. Life Bloom. So Life Bloom works like this one, Regrowth, except it works the opposite way. So the way Regrowth works is it will heal you for additionally, or sorry, it'll heal you initially for 1030 to 1147 of health, and then it does another 1064 over 21 seconds. This one, I guess I do work the same way. No, because that one does the big heal first. This one works the opposite way. So this one does a small heal first. So this one will heal you for 273 over 7 seconds, and then at the end of the heal, it heals them for additional 600. So, and it also costs a lot less mana. So you can see here, this one is 275. This one is basically about half for 220. This guy's a leather worker. Yeah, this is a really good place to get quick leather. Level up your skinning here really quick. That was a shitty crit, especially on a tall buck. Should have got a lot higher than that. But that's why I need to work on my crit damage, which is this thing here. So I do think I'm going to redo this again. I know I said I probably wasn't going to do it, but I think I'm going to redo it again now that we got the extra points, because we only have, what is it, 6 more points? I want to put 2 more into here. I do want 1 in the mangle, and then I want to put 4 in here. So let me see, 4, 5, 6. So that would be all 6 points, and I wouldn't be able to put 1 in the mangle. So I want to get rid of these. They do help in PvP, like I said, but if I get rid of these and I can put it into this, and this, I think that'd be a lot better. Actually, we have 6 more points, so that'd be 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then 1 from there into here, and then the other one. So yeah, we'll have, if we get rid of 2 of those, so technically we'll have 8 points, because I'm not going to use this at all. So we'll have 8 points overall when we hit 70. So I want to do 2 there, 1 here, which makes 3, another 4 there, so 3 plus 4, that's 7, and then the 7th one I want to put here, back into the Omen of Clarity, so that we can start getting that extra attack in. Because I have noticed that, yes, I think I'm doing, I mean, I might not be, but I think I'm doing, oh, I was like, what is that? I forgot. That's like a elemental thing. That's how people get like elemental air. I don't know how that shit works. I think it's like alchemy that does that shit. I don't know. But I think I'm doing decent damage. However, I'm not able to do a lot of decent damage really quick, or once I run out of the energy up here, like I'm stuck. But I do think that doing the getting the extra crit from this, as you can see there, it does more damage from your crit, and then it also has a chance to avoid area of attacks, which I don't really care about that, but that'll help. The mango helps with putting more damage from your bleed, so that'll help with your damage as well. This will help you initially start with more energy, and that, if I put all 5 points into there, that's 100% of the time. So even, let me show you guys some. Where'd that bird go? Let me show you guys a druid tip that I have not used. It's easy to use. I just have not done it because I don't have the energy for it. I don't have the mana for it. But if I click on this guy here and I'm attacking, let me get his attention here. So watch my energy up here. We're at 100, right? If I waste all of my energy, like so, and I have no energy to attack again, I gotta wait till that gets back up to 30 before I can do another big attack. What I can do is I can actually shift out of the form, go back into it, and I'll already have another, what is it, 60 or 40 or something like that. So I can automatically do another attack. So if I want to get faster attacks in more often, I can keep shifting out of cat back into cat. You do want to be careful with that, because you want to make sure that you're also not killing yourself, because every time you come out of cat, you're not going to be dodging as much. You're going to be taking a little bit more damage. So it's still kind of scary, but it helps you output more damage. It's really good for PvE, but it does work in PvP as long as you know what you're doing. And then on top of that, the other thing that we were looking at, this Omen of Clarity, if you guys don't remember what that does, or you didn't see it before, basically this gives me a free hit every now and then. So whenever I crit, if I put a point into this, it gives me 100% chance. Ah, shit. Oh, it's a Skinner. Okay. I saw the wings. I would say he's probably flying. Yeah. Um, so it gives me 100% chance to, um, how do they word it? Let me see here. Melee attacks have a chance to cause. Oh, so it's not even a crit. It's just a random chance from the melee attack. Melee attacks have a chance causing the caster to enter a clear casting state. The clear casting state. Oh, that's what the 100% chance is. So the clear casting state gives you a 100% chance to cast your next spell, whether it takes rage when you're in your bear form, energy in your cat form, or mana in your other forms. It will cast whatever spell you cast, damaging spell or healing spell, for free. So basically, if I use this here, the 35, if you look on the right there, it costs 35 to use this attack. 35, whatever it's called. Actually, that took more than 35, didn't that? Is that thing still broken? Did they never fix that? I think that's a glitch that was in the game before. Now that I just noticed it, I'm about to report that. Let me try that again. But basically, it gives you all of that for free. Like it won't cost you your mana. So like, if your clear casting state pops up, you can jump out of your form. You can cast this, your biggest heal, which costs 820 mana. You can cast that for free, or you can keep attacking, and it just won't take any of your energy or anything. But I want to see something here. So let me at least get 3 little nodes here. There we go. We got 3 of them. I'm going to let this get up to 100, and then I'm going to cast my Ferocious Bite. So 100, Ferocious Bite. I didn't hit. Try it again. It took all of my energy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a bug before. Because if you look down at the bottom right, it's only supposed to cost you 35 energy. Finishing move that causes damage per combo point and converts each extra point of energy. Oh, okay, so it does take the whole thing no matter what. It's using the extra energy into each extra point of energy into 4.1 additional damage. Yeah, so any additional, so basically you want to cast this when you're at about 30 energy anyway, or 35, right at 35, unless you do want that extra damage, which I mean it helps, but I don't remember that being a thing. Was I wrong about that? I could have swore that there was a glitch that something did that before where it takes all of your energy and it's not supposed to. Unless they changed it or I'm just fucking losing my mind, which is definitely possible. Midlife crisis, you know? Gurok. Oh, I think that's... No, because that's someone else doing it there. I don't know who Gurok is. I don't remember needing to summon someone in this area. Oh, is it? I think there's a quest down here where you have to summon someone. I don't remember. Yeah, see, look, just those 3 heals right there. When it's done, I should be at 100% health. Like it's still doing heal over time. Close? No, it'll be all the way up there, I think. And it stopped. Yep, right at 100% health. Unless it ticked one small time before I like noticed it or whatever. Oh, that's also why I'm not killing them. I didn't have my thorns on. That's also why I'm not killing them as fast as I was gonna say. But yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying the nostalgia of the game and everything. It's fun. Who's flying around up there? Oh, the same shaman. He's looking for stuff to skin, I think. Oh, I didn't have to kill this one. Shit. That's all right. Still get XP for doing it. May as well do it. But But yeah, more than likely, if you're fighting multiple mobs, you probably don't want to be using your ferocious bite. You should probably stick to either the rip for the bleed or the maim, so that you can get a little break in there, maybe get back some energy while it's stunned. So like once you get your 5 marks, do a maim like so. Wait for your energy to come back. Don't attack him. Let the thing tick here. And look at that. We're gonna have 2 attacks that I can do again. 3. And then we can probably do a ferocious bite. There you go. PvE though. PvE. Don't do that in PvP, especially if unless you know that their cooldowns are down, like they don't have their this thing, the insignia of the alliance or the insignia of the horde or whatever to get out of it, then you can still do it because they won't be able to get out of it. I think some classes still can. I don't know. Look at that. We got our first powder. Oh wait, actually I didn't know that they dropped the powder. I really thought it was only the ogres. But anyway, I think some classes can get out of moving impairing things, stuns and stuff like that. Druids can get out of like polymorphs and some impairing effects, like not full on stuns or anything like that. But like if you were like slowed or anything like that, usually you can just shapeshift out of it and it'll go off. But it just depends. Why do you turn around when I did that? Get a back attack in there. Know what I'm saying? Surprised that shaman isn't landing again, trying to get all this leather. He's probably, I mean, he's honestly what a lot of people do, and he might be one of them, is what I was just talking about. He might be a miner and a skinner, so he's coming here for the skinning and then he's flying around for the mining. See, and I think that that's the better way to go. I really do. I think I might end up doing that. It sucks because I'm already a decent miner with this character, but I think I'll probably drop the mining with him. Well, I won't do it right away. I think what I'll do is I'll level the other one first, get the mining and skinning up with him, and then drop the mining with him. That way I'm not, like, there's not a gap in there, you know what I mean? And then pick up the leatherworking. And then what I can do with the other character, since I'm going to level him first, and I'll level the leatherworking and skinning or the skinning and mining first. Any of the skinning stuff that I do get, I'll just hold on to, so that when I level the leatherworking with this guy, I don't have to go back and buy the materials. I can just send everything I get from the other guy to this guy. And that's actually a good thing that I made the guild thing. So the only flaw in that, it's not really a flaw, but the only thing that might slow me down in that is I'm gonna have to send it through the mail from from the other character to this character, and then put it into the guild bank. If I wanted to, I don't know if I'm gonna do it yet because I don't know if I trust people. Which I mean, it's not really a risk or anything as long as I make sure everything's set right. But I can invite a third. Yeah, I'll have a second person. So I'll be the guild leader. I can invite a second person into the guild. I can ask him, hey, like even a low level, be like, hey man, I'll give you 5 gold if you join my guild. Let me log off my main character here. Let me log on to my alt. You invite my alt, and then I'll pay you your 5 gold, and you can leave. That way I can have both people in the guild, and then when I'm doing the leatherworking and the mining with the other character, I don't have to mail the stuff to this character. I can just put it into the guild bank and withdraw it with this character. Did I say all that right? I think so. But hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. I think that's probably the best way to do it. And if I ask a low-level character, more than well, I mean, honestly, if I ask the right person, a lot of people would do it for 5 gold. Like, yeah, man, like, it's not that big because a lot of people do shit like that anyway. But that is one of the things that I like about this game versus games like ESO. The fact that you can be in a guild by yourself and still get those guild benefits, where ESO, you have to keep 10 people in your guild to maintain the guild.
And this one, it's literally me in my own guild, which is actually fucking awesome. Like I don't have to put up with hearing shit from other people about being recruited. I don't have to put up with having other people in the guild that I'm worried about them taking stuff out of my guild bank or anything like that. Like just things like that. I don't know. I mean, if anything, they should probably make a whole new system for something like that, and not even worried about doing it with a guild or anything. But I don't think anyone's thought of anything like that. Or it's not that they haven't thought of it. I think they're trying to force the socialness onto you. Is this the area? No, it's not. Where am I? Oh, I'm not even near. Okay. I thought it was I'm pretty sure I want to say it's right here. I don't know if it is. The place where you get the staff beast. Also, I didn't discover this. I think there's a cave. Is that the cave right there? I think there's a cave along here where you can actually go back there and discover that. But you have to fight your way through the cave. I'm not doing all that shit right now. I'm already taking like we're almost at like 2 hours and I'm not even at 65 yet. Sorry guys. I didn't think it would take this long. I mean, granted I did run around forever, but I didn't think the leveling part would take this long with the rest of the XP, so I don't know, I guess in my mind I was thinking like, oh, I could just do the quest, but in my mind it was like, oh, turning in the quest will give me all that XP. And obviously I haven't even completed one yet, so we're still just killing stuff. Yeah, he's gonna stop and get that. Yep, that's that same shaman. What's his name? Bender. Ha! Nice name, dude. Why is he half health? Did he just kill something? He probably killed these things right here. Oh, what's down there? I can mine those guys? What? Oh, is this how you get the earth thingies? I didn't know I could mine these. Maybe I can't. There we go. Crystalline fragments. It's got to be something else I can get from these, right? Not just gray stuff. I'm thinking of these motes of earth. Yeah, there we go. That's why you can mine them. Okay. Cool. I didn't realize that. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure the other characters that I've had in the past, I went with what I'm telling you guys now. I didn't make an alt, but I'm pretty sure I went with jewel crafting and mining. Or no, sorry. Jewel crafting and leatherworking. Like, I did the mining and I did the skinning to level them up. But I'm pretty sure in the end I was always a jewel crafter and leatherworker, because I'll be honest, I don't remember what's it called? I don't remember doing end game mining, and I don't remember doing end game leatherworking. Or skinning, sorry. I do remember skinning in this area because I remember running around skinning all these guys, but I don't remember skinning long term. As far as like once I hit 70 and I'm still making stuff and everything, I'm pretty sure at that point I just started buying the leather. So I don't know, because leatherworking and skinning still does give you a lot of gold. It really does. Or not leatherworking, skinning and mining both give you a lot of gold. And if I can make my own stuff, I think that's how people are getting rich. And I was never like, I mean, I had gold, but I was never like, never had thousands. I think the most gold I have right now, even in retail, because I never deleted those characters and they're still there. I think the one character, the main character that I had in retail, which now people have millions of gold in there, but I think I have like 4,000 something, and that was with me stopping at Mists of Pandaria. Like, I never really went back to it. I think I tried the Warlords of whatever it was, Draenei or something like that. I don't think it was a Draenei. I think it's something pronounced a little bit different or spelled a little bit different. But I think I tried the Warlords one, and then I literally played for like a day or two, and I was like, nah, this ain't for me. And that was when I got out of the game. Mists of Pandaria, I only played like maybe half of that expansion pack. I didn't really get far in that one. That was kind of where I started falling off. and then I came back for the Warlords, and I was like, nah. But yeah, I have like 4,000 gold on that character, and he's just sitting there because you can't transfer the gold to other servers. So I mean, there's not much I can do with it. I mean, I can go play it, but now he's also like, I guess I don't know this. I guess they revamped the leveling. Like he was max level. I think I was like level 90 or 100, whatever the fucking max level was back then. And now he's like level 35 or something. So I don't know. I don't know when they revamped the leveling system or how they do it now in retail. But yeah, my level 90 or 100, whatever he was, 95, I don't fucking know, went from that all the way down to a level 35. And he's got 4,000 gold sitting on him. So I don't know. But I think people nowadays, like common gold is like 20,000. So I mean, it's still pretty broke, I guess. But I'm talking retail though. In this, obviously, like even what I have now is a decent chunk. It's not a lot, but I mean, it's decent. It'll get me by. I still need more for the whole flying skill. Oh, that's the thing. So even if my bird form is only 10 gold, I need I think it's like 800 or something like that just to get the flying skill, because you need the flying skill in order to get your flying form. It sounds dumb, but that's how it works, because they don't want you just flying around without having the skill for it, even though I can turn into a fucking bird. Yes, that's sarcasm. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm saving the money for, which is why I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on the jewel crafting and everything. Oh, look, we're almost there. How much more do we need? Is this going to give it to us? No, it's not. We need another... I can't see that right. We need 2053, I think it is. XP. Please don't attack me, dude. But yeah, see, people like him. No, he's 65. Where'd that? There he is. People like him. He might just be questing, or he might be just skinning. But I think what he's doing is he's actually doing these same quests. And the way that he got to 70 is he did no quests. People like that, what they did is they went and they just ran dungeons back to back to back. And that's also why he's already level 70, is because they literally just farmed the dungeons. And don't get me wrong, it's not a horrible way to play. Like, you're still playing the game, but you're missing out on the experience, like at the lower levels, the struggle and everything. Because if you're doing dungeons back to back, I mean, yeah, you can level with it, but it's not fun. You're gonna burn yourself out, especially if it's your first time playing. Like a lot of these guys, it's probably, well, not these guys. The 70 that was up there, a lot of those guys have probably played retail. They probably played the other classic, and now they're doing this, and they just want to get to the max level as fast as possible. But it is a good way to burn yourself out, and I tell you right now, it is not fun. It is boring as hell doing it that way. So I would suggest, if it's your first time playing through it, don't do that. You're gonna fucking hate the game. It is not the way you want to play it. Unless you're okay with it. If you think you can handle it, you don't think you're gonna get burnt out, go for it. Knock yourself out. Like, do you, boo boo? But I would suggest not doing that. Oh, look at that. We must have got only killed what, 2 things, and we needed 3,000. So we're getting a lot of XP for those kills. I mean, it was rested XP too, though. So, all right. So let's go here. I want more damage for now, so we're gonna go there. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. So I already reset these skills once, and it costs 1 gold. I think the next time I do, it's gonna cost 10 gold, and then like it goes up. It goes up quite a bit. The more often you do it, the higher it's gonna go. I think for it to reset down to 1 gold, or for it to drop back down, I think you have to wait something like 2 months, like 60 days, or maybe even 90 days, or maybe it just never goes back down. I don't know. I don't remember. But I do think, well, not think, I know I'm going to reset it. So there's our 65. Our current DPS is at 181.8. Not bad. Let's go. Order attacking Halal again. Still no guards dead yet. Let's go here. We'll go to Moonglade. We'll see. Oh, look, that's the thing there. A ring of blood. So, is there a quest for that? Ring of blood. Oh, I can do it. Oh, because I hit level 65. The reason why I said that is because I don't know. I think maybe I'm wrong, but I think I don't know if two people can do it at once because I think it has to be the character. Like, like if I start the quest, even if I'm in a group, I think I'm the one that has to finish it, and other people. Nope, shit, spelled that wrong. But I think with the Ring of Blood, whoever starts it, like they're the ones who keep doing it or keep doing it. Like I think it works for one person. Like I don't know if that one's shareable or not. Who wants me to heal him? What class are you? Warlock. That's gonna be a little rough. I can give him the potions, the mana potions. So let me get rid of that, and I'll just give him the potions here. Oh, he's squishy though. Does he? I wonder if he has a Void Walker or a Fell Guard. I filled out on DPS. It's intense, so I think I'm gonna have to find a dedicated healer. Whatever. Fuck this dude. I was gonna say we could 3-man it, but it seems like he just wants him and a healer, and that's it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can. Like warlocks, they don't usually. I mean, yeah, they don't usually have much health, but he is squishy, so he's gonna need a lot of healing. I don't know. Most. I'm not saying that I could heal him, but I do think it's funny that most people underestimate the druids that are not spec'd for healing. Healing is it's very easy for druids, even if you're not a healer. The only difference is you're going to run out of mana quick if you don't know what you're doing, which is definitely possible because I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really set up for it. Normally, like I said before, you have a whole bunch of different heals that you will do anyway. I'm going to sit here and see if they're going to kill me. They probably will. It's a rogue. He's probably going to kill me. Someone's fighting behind me. Oh, it's another horde warrior. Say level 60? I didn't. 68. I was like, there's no way. See, usually this is how it works. If you help them, they won't mess with you. And they'll see what you're targeting. Like, they'll know if they're taking hits from you or not. Well, at least the skilled ones will, not always. Really, dude? It's this guy right here. Yeah, you see how he hit me, though, but they're not killing me? I mean, I'm sure he's probably going to or something. Dude, chill the fuck out. See, and if I attack him back, the problem is everyone else is going to join in. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. All because of one fucking warrior. Like, no one was messing with me until one fucking warrior hit me. But yeah, that's how the game goes, guys. That's how it is. Fucking people want to be fucking stupid about it. And I can't, like, I'm not going to attack them back because if I attack them back, they're all just going to start attacking me. And I just die even faster. So, no point either way. But that is the Ring of Blood there. I'm gonna stick around with you guys. I mean, you guys can stay here or not. It's up to you. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. You know, see you next video. Bye bye. But I am gonna keep going here because I do want to do this before logging off. Well, before stopping the recording. Because I want to show you guys the Staff of Beasts. And it is the best weapon until probably level 70, honestly. It's better than what I have right now. That's not the last guy. Go ahead and respawn here. I'm going to respawn and still walk back up there. They might kill me again, they might not. We'll see. It's that same dude there, just chilling. See, and if I wanted to be a dick, I could attack the people, like the horde that are down in there. I could attack them, but I'm not an asshole like the horde are. And I use the smaller heal because I'm trying to get rid of those. Jeez, how many 70s do they have here? They must be doing it for that guy. I would assume. I can't attack. That's why the numbers are red. I was hoping they'd bring them over here a little closer. There's an alliance guy right here, stealth. Come on, dude, get your fucking pet. Oh, I mean, either way, we're gonna have to wait a bit, guys. Because what's probably happening is all of these horde are doing this quest. They're all doing it one at a time. Don't aggro on me, dude. I want to come over here because this is where that fucking warrior's at. He might. Oh, that's him right there. Yeah, so he's not attacking me this time. Fucking a-hole. There goes the mage again. So much for them not attacking me. The bad thing is I mean, most of them are higher level than me. I think they're still getting honor from it. The 70s, actually, yeah, because they did hit 65. I'll say the 70s won't, because I think once you're 5 levels lower than them, or 6 levels lower than them, but now that I'm 65, I think even they're getting honor from it. But it's probably like 1 or 2 honor. It's not really worth it, but they're still doing it. Fucking horde. This is why Alliance does what they do to Horde, because of shit like this. But I mean, honestly, it goes both ways. It really does. Because there's assholes on both sides. There really is. So sometimes, you can get away with them not doing anything to you. Sometimes you can't, but it's the same with the other way around. So I'm not even going to run. I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to fucking heal. Here comes this guy, going to hit me again. And that's level 70 doing it. I'm just wasting shit, and I'm also... Well, I don't know... I don't think you lose durability on your weapons and shit with the horde killing you. I think that's only when NPCs kill you. The stuff that is damaged is just from me questing and everything. Like killing the Clefhoofs and them hitting me and shit like that. Like, I don't think it's from dying. Or dying by the horde, I should say. I don't know, I guess we can call this a social experiment. Because I'm going to keep doing it. Have anything to cook or anything while I'm waiting? I don't think I have any stuff at all. I mean, I have food there, but I was just looking at like maybe leveling the skills while I'm waiting. Because I'm literally going to have to, like, I will probably end the video here. I'm probably not going to show you guys. You guys will have to see it in the next video. But basically, this is what happens. So you come up here, you talk with wherever the quest giver is. I don't even see it. There he is, that little goblin right there. You fight, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 different mobs that basically spawn in. You run down here, they'll spawn in on you. Then the last guy is actually the guy up here, Mogor, the one I'm highlighting up in the top left with my cursor. He walks down there, you fight him. Once you fight him, you turn back in the quest. That's when you get your Staff of Beasts. But what's happening is, so basically, even if I, even if I, even if I do the quest with a group, like say there's 4 other people with me or whatever, and I do the quest with a group, what happens is each person has to turn in, like you have to do it 5 times, one for each person in the group. You can't just, like you can't do it one group. You can't do it one group and it's their, no, that is the mage doing it. I thought it was their, this thing, their fucking pet. But basically, I think you have to do it 5 times. So it's like it doesn't complete. It doesn't complete doing it once, even if you all have the quests. I'm pretty sure. So, but I could be wrong. But that's why it takes so long, because you have to wait around for the other faction to finish. Because if I tried doing it right now, they would fucking kill me. I mean, they're killing me anyway, but it'd be pointless because I would start the quest and then just fail it. So. But this is usually how it is. Like usually the Horde either overrun it or the Alliance overrun it. And any level 70s from the opposite side. So like right now it's all Horde. So if there's any level 70s that are Alliance here, they're probably sitting up here on their flying mount, which I don't see any. But usually they'll sit up here or they'll just like hover above or something like that. Or like the guy that was over there, they'll just stay stealth because they don't want to do the shit that I'm doing and they just keep fucking dying. So, but yeah. Let me heal up again. Dude, what's the point of putting your trap down? And I'm gonna die. I'll say he's gonna start attacking me. What level is that? Is that a level 70 hunter? Where did I spawn this? I don't know. It's still the same place. I saw that ramp and I was like, that doesn't look like the same one. Let's see. Am I actually losing durability? That's still 83. That's still 45. Those are the only 2 I remember. I don't think I'm losing durability. But either way, I have to wait for this quest. Oh, what can we do? I mean, we can go and we can talk to a druid trainer real quick. I guess we'll do that. Because either way, these guys are going to keep killing me. I still want to wait here, but these guys are going to keep killing me. This timer here is just going to get longer and longer every time they kill me. So let me see if I can spawn in without them seeing me. I don't think I can make it over there. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to. I was going to try to get onto that beam over there, sticking out from the building right there. But maybe right here. So that they don't aggro on me. Reaver, yeah, so they're both melee, so they shouldn't aggro on me. If they were shamans, they would be able to do range attacks, so they would aggro on me, but I think they won't from right here. Yeah, I don't have any. Oh, no, I do have combat. They still aggroed on me, shit. That's the champion there, though, the one that they're fighting now. So that was a champion, so that means that they finished. Let's see if they're still going. I think they are, because there's a shit ton of them here. There's probably 2 or 3 groups here trying to do it. Yeah, they're going again. So let's just get out of here. Unless somebody hits me while I'm trying to teleport out. Alright, cool. So let me just show you guys this real quick, see what we get at 65 here. And then we will call it a day. But thank you all for joining me. Thank you for watching me die like 8 times or something. I don't know. But yeah, questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comment section. You guys know the drill, like I said. It helps out the channel, helps me out, helps you guys out, gives you guys answers. Dash. Oh, a new dash. What is our current one at? 60%. So it goes to 70? Did not know that. Prevented regeneration and then regrowth. We'll grab the regrowth. That's the only one we actually need to switch out. Nope, did not mean to do that. Is it rank 10? 10? Yep, there we go. All right, and then we will check this vendor. I have not seen anything on this vendor anymore. I think it's still being camped by people, clearly. And I don't know if I'm just missing it or if it actually stopped spawning on them.
Be careful.
But normally when there's people in here like this, the other day I was doing this, like I kept clicking on it. I did see some fell cloth stuff, some fell cloth pants pop in. And I bought them thinking it was the other one, because I just bought it as soon as it popped in. But it wasn't worth it. The fell cloth pants or whatever don't do shit. I just ended up selling it back to the vendor. But yeah, like I said, you'll see the staff of beasts in the next video. Unless I have a new staff, I probably won't though, because I won't even do a raid until, or a dungeon until, what's it called? Until I need my flying mount, because that's what I was talking about. I don't even think I ever finished saying that. So eventually, when you get your flying mount, we get our flying form, and then I believe it's this place here, the Tempest Keep. I could be wrong about this. It might not be the Tempest Keep, but I believe you have to go to the Tempest Keep. You have to do a quest there in order to get your epic flying form. That's how it used to be. Now, the last time that they did Classic, I don't know if I joined late or what, but I literally was just able to buy my epic flying form. They didn't have the quest for it. But this one does seem to be like it's even more classic than the first Classic, if that makes sense, because it's actually having us do quests that you need to do that are required, from what it seems. I don't know if that, again, makes sense or not, but hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say. But yeah, like I said, thank you for joining me. Thanks for sticking around. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. If you didn't like the video, that's perfectly fine. You can hit the dislike. I don't care. It lets me know that you guys at least watched it, and you know that you're actually giving feedback, because if you didn't like it, then if I'm getting feedback on, hey, this many people didn't like it, so they hit the dislike button, it lets me know, hey, there's something wrong with your video. You need to switch it up. You need to do something else. If you do hit the dislike button, or if you don't hit the like button, do me a favor, still leave a comment. Let me know why you didn't like it. Like I don't care. Like, criticize me. Give me feedback. I don't care if it's brutal. I don't care if it's, dumb. Like if you think, oh, it's not that big of a deal. It is to me, because I want to make better videos. So help me help you watch better videos. You can do that by leaving a comment, giving some criticism, giving some feedback, telling me what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, stuff like that. Because if you're not leaving feedback, my videos are always going to be the same. They're never going to change. So, because right now what it looks like is my videos get like maybe 10 views, and out of those 10 people, I get like maybe 1 like, but I don't know about the other 9 people. And I don't even know about the 1 like. It could just be one person being friendly and be like, I watched part of his video, I'll hit the like button. But I don't even get feedback from that. So it doesn't help, guys. I need feedback. Tell me brutally honest. I'm not going to argue with you guys. I'm not going to say, oh, well, this is why I did that. This is why I did that. Now, if it's quest related, and they're like, oh, why didn't you? Or no, you could have did this and instead of that. I'll tell you guys why I did something instead of something else. Like, there's usually a method to my madness. But I'm not going to argue with you guys like, oh, well, this is better because I say so. Like, if you guys know something about the game that I don't, let me know. I'm not gonna bash you guys for it. Like, I want the feedback. I really do. But yeah. So thanks again. And that's it. We'll see you guys when I am level 67, about to hit 78, or maybe when I hit 68 and I'm just buying the flight form, if I even have the gold for it, because that's going to be another big issue. But either way, I'll see you guys in the next one. You all have a great day. Enjoy things that are going on in life. Take it slow, day by day. Bye-bye.